Okay, let's start with a question. Why does The Young and the Restless keep dominating soap ratings while others struggle? Because this week's data, released July 24, 2026, throws up some seriously fascinating contradictions. Like, Bold and the Beautiful is killing it in year-over-year growth, but losing ground weekly. General Hospital is bleeding viewers, but not equally across demographics. And Beyond the Gates? Well, let's just say CBS's gamble on a new soap isn't paying off uniformly. But here's what I really want to unpack. What do these numbers say about the future of daytime TV? Let's dive in /N/N first. The elephant in the room. Nielsen changed its measurement system this season. They're now using a big data plus panel hybrid model, which theoretically captures more streaming and mobile viewing. But here's the catch, last year's numbers were panel only, so we're comparing apples to slightly different apples. What does this mean for analysis? Personally, I think the last year comparisons are inflated for CBS shows. Why? Because their audience skews older, and older demographics are less likely to be captured in newer streaming metrics. So when YNR shows a plus 157K viewer jump year over year, I'm not convinced that's pure growth. It might just reflect better data collection /N/N. Let's talk about the real story here, the women's demographics. The 18 to 49 rating is the holy grail for advertisers, right? But both YNR and BNB are down quarter over quarter in this key demographic. Yet their total viewership is up. How does that happen? One thing that immediately stands out, these shows are retaining older viewers. The 25 to 54 rating, which targets a broader, wealthier audience, is holding strong. So here's the paradox, soaps are losing younger viewers but doubling down on older ones. Is this sustainable? In my opinion, it's a short-term win but a long-term crisis. The 18 to 49 crowd is the lifeblood of advertising dollars, but TV execs know their older audience has more disposable income. It's a risky bet on immediate revenue over future-proofing /N/N now. Let's dissect Beyond the Gates. The new CBS soap dropped a shocking 0.11 in the W25-54 rating compared to last year. But here's the twist, its Tuesday episode outperformed Thursday's by 17%. Why? Tuesday's 0.23 W25-54 rating was the highest it's hit all week. What's different on Tuesday? My theory, it's airing after BNB, which has a built-in audience. Thursday's lead-in is weaker. This raises a deeper question, is BTG failing because of its content, or because CBS isn't programming it strategically? A detail I find fascinating, BTG's average runtime is 60 minutes, but BNB crushes it in efficiency, same ratings in half the time. That's a nightmare for ad revenue /N/N, but here's where I want to zoom out. The fact that General Hospital is the only ABC soap left, and it's tanking, says everything about network priorities. ABC's parent company, Disney, is pouring money into streaming, while CBS, now Paramount Plus, is doubling down on linear TV. What this really suggests is that we're witnessing a fracture in how networks value daytime programming. If you take a step back and think about it, soaps are becoming a CBS-specific genre. That's wild when you consider they were once a cross-network staple /N/, and so what's my closing thought? These ratings aren't just numbers, they're a death watch for traditional TV. The fact that YNR dominates with a 0.20 W18-49 rating would have been a disaster in 2010. Today, it's winning. But here's the irony, soaps are surviving by catering to an audience that's literally dying off. So here's my challenge to you. Do you think networks should prioritize luring younger viewers, or milk the older demographic while they can? Drop your takes below, because if nothing else, 2026 has proven that daytime TV is still a soap opera of contradictions.